Hi, this is picks from the six. This is Jose, the 49er Gold Rush guy. This is Paul, the Cowboy guy. Our teams both suffered bad losses, but more on my side because we're the last undefeated team to go.
Yeah.
I will talk more about that game after. Let's go to the recap of week 10. So, let's call. There was a tie between Chargers and Raiders. Chargers won.
The Raiders won.
Raiders won? Oops, sorry. And then the next one is Giants versus Jets. Jets won over the Giants. That was a shocker, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it was Falcons versus Saints. And that was even worse shocker, right? Because the Falcons finally showed up their offensive weapons. And then again, Titans versus Chiefs. Titans won. Or like
Yeah, the Titans.
Yeah.
That was a lucky win by them.
Yeah.
Because the guy on the other team looked offside,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, that wasn't challenged. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then after that was Ravens versus Bears. The Ravens just went crazy on the Bears. Then Bills versus Browns. The Browns won over the.
that was wrong team. That was the Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. Oh, am I running again? It strikes again, Avon. Then it's what's it called? Card versus Bucks. I believe the Bucks won, but it was a under 3 point game.
Yeah.
Then what's it called? The Lions and
Bears.
Bears. The Bears won the Lions. And then after that was Dolphins versus Colts. And guess who won? The
Dolphins. They've won 2 in a row.
I know they're getting hot, Paul. You better watch out. They might make it to the last place. Huh? What do you think? You think if they keep winning all the way to the end of the season, they might make a playoff spot? Let me hear a prediction. Let me hear a prediction from Paul.
If they make the Super Bowl this year,
Yeah.
this is going directly to Steve.
Yeah.
If the Dolphins somehow
Yeah.
make it to the Super Bowl, which is unlikely,
Yeah.
you have to shave your beard totally off.
Oh my goodness, that's a good bet. I don't know if Steve can agree to it.
I don't think it's not Steve we're worried about. If Sam is watching this, tell Steve if the Dolphins make this Super Bowl against the Saints, he has to shave his beard off.
That sounds great. Next one is Panthers versus Packers. Packers took care of the Panthers.
But by 2 points.
Yeah. And then after that was what's it called? Vikings versus Cowboys. Tell me about your game, Paul. How did it went down?
It was you just ran into a hot quarterback,
Yeah.
and but the Vikings know if they go into a game against Dallas in the playoffs, it's going to be different because the quarterback for the Vikings just doesn't.
His name is Cousins, right?
Yeah, Cousins has yet to prove himself in the playoffs.
Remember he was in the Redskins before?
Yeah, he was on the Redskins so he knows if one game against Dallas doesn't make anything.
Okay. And then after that it was the Seahawks versus 49. Okay, let me start. It was a hard battle back and forth. Both defenses were awesome. But at the end, you can talk about the game after I do, okay? But the end, I don't blame the rookie kicker for the thing because that's too much pressure for a young guy to take. I blame Jimmy Flacco because he should have killed the clock and would have got a tie and they would still be undefeated. And now, Paul, your opinion about that game.
You go against Russell Wilson, the margin of error is literally very small. People the Patriots found out in the Super Bowl one year. They didn't give him that much of an opening, and they intercepted him because he tried to play the hunch.
But yeah, so congratulations, Russell Wilson. So now there's the interesting thing. So if the San Francisco loses to the Cards and Seahawks win, they should be automatically on number 1 place.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. And then the last game was Rams versus Steelers. Steelers showed off the Rams that they're no pushovers and bet the Rams. That was a shocker. I
Yeah.
thought Gurley will like take over the game, but he didn't take it over at all.
Yeah. And for our picks of the week,
Wait, no, you gotta say the players of the week. What's your player for the week?
my player for the week is Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Okay, tell me why, Paul.
Because he showed down the stretch, and when it's crunch time, there's nobody better
Yeah, nobody better. That's it.
outside of Tom Brady.
Yeah. Okay. And mine is the what's it called? The Falcons, because they finally showed up to the game.
Yeah.
All 18 players
Yeah.
and the offense finally showed up. All right, now we do our week 11. We're almost done the season, Paul. We're just over halfway point. So first game is Steelers versus Browns. All of us pick Steelers. Paul, you want to continue?
The reason why it's the Steelers against the Browns. The Steelers have owned the Browns.
Yeah. From how many years?
Maybe last 7-8 years.
Yeah. Okay. Paul's a little tired because he just came from work, right, Paul?
Yep.
All right, and then the next one is Jets versus Redskins.
And this is another Super Bowl of
losers. Yes, of course. I picked a tie. Paul picked,
Jets.
and Steve picked.
He picked the Redskins.
Yeah. All right. Next one after that is Jags versus Colts. I picked the Jags.
Both mean Steve picked the Colts.
Yeah, I picked the Jags because they have a great defense.
And
But remember you told me off air that the Colts are getting Andrew Luck back, or
No, Jimmy Bissett.
Jimmy Brissett.
But also
Okay.
the Jags are getting back
Yeah.
that guy they signed in the off season.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know his name.
What's his name? Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Oh, he's a quarterback.
He's
yeah.
back, so this is going to be a different Jags team.
Yeah.
If Foles can get on a hot streak,
Yeah.
Jags.
He was from the Eagles before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So next one is Texans versus Ravens.
no, you missed
right?
one.
Oh, Cowboys. Sorry.
No, Bills.
Oh, Bills versus. Oh my goodness! I just want to finish this broadcast, don't I? Okay, so Bills versus Dolphins.
We all picked the Bills.
Yeah, because I don't feel Dolphins gonna win, but like Paul's prediction, they might be on a hot streak.
But
You know?
against the Bills, they just don't seem to be. And the games that the Bills have lost,
Yeah.
They lost to the Browns by 3.
Yeah.
They lost to the Patriots by 6.
Yeah.
And then they lost to the Eagles by 14. So it's not like a lot of points.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Cowboys?
Cowboys versus Lions. Cowboy boy. Tell me what's going on in the Cowboy lands. They should win.
Yeah, this one's going to be a game where Dallas is going to take all their frustration
Yeah.
from the previous week and take it out on the Lions.
When is the Thanksgiving for US? Because you're a US
I'm,
vacation there.
I booked that whole day off because I'm going to be
Yeah.
watching the games in the VIP.
Yeah.
And,
Well, what day is that
the
though?
28th.
28th, so it's 2 weeks away. You'll
Yeah.
see Paul in the VIP.
And
Young and Eglinton, we're gonna have to say location.
and if any Patriots fans,
Yeah.
we'll just throw them towards Savio's area.
Oh, okay. All right, so I picked the tie. Paul and Steve picked the Cowboys. All right, next one is Texans versus Ravens. We all pick Ravens. Then it's Falcons versus Panthers. We all pick Panthers. And then after that was Saints versus Bucks. We all pick Saints again. Saints are stumbling with Drew Brees back. Why is that?
They played a couple games. They won one. They lost one.
Yeah.
It's because when you only play with a game and a half with him early in the season. He gets injured, and then he comes back. So they have to reorganize themselves back to the Brees offense.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then after that is Vikings versus Bronco. We all pick Vikings on that. And then after that is Cardinals versus 49ers. So everybody picks 49ers, but the key is Jimmy Garoppolo. If he doesn't get too hyped up with adrenaline, because now I saw him in the last game when he was facing a good quarterback, he gets too nervous, too panicky, and starts throwing interceptions, missing players. So we need to keep Jimmy calm down.
Yeah.
The coach's job is to keep Jimmy calm down.
Yeah.
And that's why they should win over
Yeah.
the Cards.
The next game is the
Patriots versus Eagles. Paul picked the tie, and me and Steve picked the Patriots to win. And next one after that is Bears versus Rams. We all picked Rams to beat the Bears. And then after that, it was
Chiefs and Chargers.
Chiefs and Chargers. We all picked the Chiefs. I don't know why we're picking the Chiefs all the time because they're losing most of their games. I think they're almost out of play contention.
No, they're still up in the division, so.
Yeah, okay. And then the final one is Bengals versus Raiders. I picked the tie, and Paul and Steve picked the
Raiders.
What's it called? But do you think the Bengals will win their first game?
No.
No? Okay.
They might go winless.
Might go winless the whole thing. So you think it will be the Bengals that are going to be winless?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here, folks.
We were wrong last time about the Dolphins.
Yeah, but this one is like more short, right? So okay, guys. So let's talk about the NHL. Last week, I lost by one day, because it was all overtime shootouts. But the teams that lost should have won, but their goalies of the winning team were keeping them in the game. And then for NBA, like I always said, I don't know a lot about NBA, so I lost by 3 games, like three days, because Paul knows more NBA than me. So now we're doing Wednesday, November 13th.
And I'm going a bit of a gambler.
Yeah, you're gonna be a bit of a gambler. He's picking Devils for all the games they're playing. So we're going to start off with the Sens versus the Devils. Paul picked the Devils. I picked the Sens. Paul, what are you going?
Leafs versus Islanders. We both picked the Leafs because Islanders just last year when they played in Long Island for the first time against Tavares, it was just a hyped up game. They wanted something to prove. But this year, now with Matthews, Tavares, Martin's not playing, but they just have, and we also have Zach Hyman back. Like he's like he come back from his ACL injury, so he has something to prove.
All right, next one is Caps versus Flyers. We both picked Caps because of OV, Carlson, Backstrom, Carlson again, and Hopi. What's his goal average? Is it like pretty high? Yeah.
I don't know.
What's it called? And then after that is Stars versus Flames. We both picked Flames to go over the Stars. Then it was Blackhawks versus Golden Knights. I picked Golden Knights because they are a super team, but Paul's picking Blackhawks because they're the championship team. Because the Golden Knights didn't win any champions yet, right?
Yeah.
All right. Next one is for NBA on the same day. So Grizzlies versus Hornets. We're picking Grizzlies because of Morant. He's a high-scoring power offense. Then it's 76ers versus Magic. I'm picking the Magic because last time they faced 76ers, they were pretty close and almost won the game. And Paul's picking 76ers. Then after that, we got the marquee matchup, I believe.
Clippers versus
the Rockets, and we both picked Clippers. And mine is a question mark because if Leonard's not playing, Williams can't handle Harden and Westbrook by himself.
Yeah.
Next one is Wizards versus Celtics. We both picked Celtics to win. Then it's Spurs versus Wolves. There was a division. I picked Celtics and Paul picked Wolves. And then
you mean the Spurs?
No, you.
No, you
I picked Spurs. I picked Spurs. Oh, sorry, man. And then after that is Warriors versus Lakers. Once again, the Steph Curry's out, so that should be an easy win for the Lakers. That's why we picked both. And the final game is Raptors versus Blazers. I'm picking Blazers because they have a hot hand in Little. And Paul, why are you picking the Raptors?
They're my team.
They're your team. Short and simple, eh, Paul?
Yeah.
All right. And then this one's for Thursday, November 14, 2019.
Okay, we'll do it quick.
Yeah.
So Rangers versus Lightning.
I pick Rangers.
I pick Lightning.
Jets versus Panthers.
I pick Jets.
I pick Panthers.
Sabres versus Canes.
We both pick Canes.
Coyotes versus Wild. I pick Coyotes. You pick Wild.
Yeah. Then Avalanchers and Oilers. Paul picked Oilers. I picked Avalanchers.
Sharks versus Ducks. Two sucky teams.
Yeah. Ducks. We both picked Ducks. Then it's Stars versus Canucks,
I picked the Canucks.
and I picked the Stars. And then it's Red Wings versus Kings. I picked the Kings, and Paul picked the Kings as well.
And this might get Jose killed in his brother's house, but whatever.
But you know the Red Wings are not doing so well. They're not doing
Okay,
a good
next.
job. Now we're doing NBA on the same day. So it's Cavs versus Heat. We both pick Heat. Bulls versus Bucks. Again, we're picking Bucks because that rookie guy, Giannis, he's killing it. Then it's Mavs versus Knicks. We both pick Mavs. Then it's Pelicans versus Clippers. Paul picked the sure win with the Clippers, but I have to pick my team because of my loyalty to the Pelicans. Ingram is out, I think. He didn't did any scores, eh, Paul?
I don't think so.
I don't know. He didn't get any registered point.
We'll
last
figure
time.
it.
Yeah. So and then the next one is Suns versus Hawks. Paul picked Suns. I picked Hawks because of the player Young. He's on fire right now. The last game is Nets versus Nuggets. Paul's picking Nuggets because of Murray,
Yeah.
and I'm picking Nets because of the superstar
Yeah.
Irving. All right, now we're going to Friday, November 15, 2019. So it's Blues versus Blue Jackets. We both pick Blues. Paul?
Lightning versus Leafs versus Bruins.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Leafs.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bruins, arch rival. Bruins are winning still the series. Two games to 0?
No, it's 1-1.
1-1? Oh, so there's a rubber match then. Okay, and then the next game is Canadians versus Caps. I pick Canadians because that's my team. Go Canadians, and then Paul's picking Caps because they're the number 1 team apparently over the league. And then it's the Wild Paul again. Penn versus Devil. He's picking the Devils over the Pens. It could happen. I don't know. And then it's Flyers versus Sens. I picked Senators, and he picked Flyers. And now we're going to Friday, November 15, 2019 for NBA now. So it's Spurs versus Magic. I picked Spurs. You picked Magic. Pistons versus Hornets. I picked Piston. We both picked Piston because they're an awesome team.
Yeah.
With Drummond. Drummond's leading the way. 76ers and Thunder. I picked Thunder and because of Garmari, and Paul picked 76ers. And then again, it was an easy win made for the Rockets over the Pacers. We both picked Rockets. And then it's Jazz versus Grizzlies. Paul picked the Jazz. I picked Grizzlies. Next one is Wizards versus Wolves. I picked Wizards because of Beal, who's scoring a lot again. And Wolves has Wiggins.
Yeah.
And then after that is Celtics versus Warriors. We both picked Celtics because of Walker and Tatum.
Yeah.
They have a good lineup, I say.
Kings versus Lakers. We both picked Lakers.
Because of Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Now we're on Saturday, November 16, 2019. So it's Canes versus Wild. We both picked Canes. Then it's Flames versus Coyotes. Paul picked Flames. I picked the Coyotes. And then after that, it was Golden Knights versus Kings. Paul picked Kings. I picked Golden Knights. Then it's Oilers versus Stars. We both picked Oilers. Then Jets versus Lightning. I picked the Lightning to go over the Jets, but Paul picked the Jets instead. Then after that is Rangers versus Panthers. I picked Rangers to go over the Panthers because I believe Panthers are sometimes a lot of goal scoring and sometimes not. Next one after that is Caps versus Bruins. Paul picked Caps. I picked Bruins because they're still going good. Then after that is Sens versus Sabres. We both picked Sabres because we believe that's the better team. Then it's Flyers versus Islanders. I picked Islanders because they're a fast team, and Paul's picking the Flyers. Then Paul picks Leafs to win over the Pens. I do the reverse, Pens to go over the Leafs because of Crosby. Then it's Devils versus Canadians. Guess who Paul picked? The Devils, and I picked the Canadians because that's my team. Goal Carey Price. And then it's Ducks versus Blues. So I picked the Ducks, and Paul picked the Blues. After that is Blackhawks versus Predators. I picked the Blackhawks because they're established team, and Paul picked the Predators. Then it's Avalanchers versus Canucks. I'm picking Avalanchers because of Nathan McKinnon. He's leading the way. And then for Canucks, I'm only worried about TJ Midler. He's
Yeah.
a dangerous guy. Then it's Red Wings versus Sharks. So the Sharks are at the bottom of the tank. So we're both picking Red Wings.
Yeah.
So for the NBA on the same day, we got Nets versus Bulls. I picked the Bulls. Paul picked the Nets. Lavine for the Bulls should probably do 30 points.
Yeah.
Then it's Bucks versus Pacers. We both picked the Bucks again because of the rookie Giannis.
Not that much of a rookie, but
Yeah.
but
Sophomore year, right?
yeah.
Yeah. He's growing up into a good player. Then it's Hornets versus Knicks. We both pick. I pick Hornets. Paul picked Knicks. Then it's my team again. Pelicans facing the Heat. I pick Pelicans because that's my team, and Paul is picking the Heat. Then again, we pick the Rockets to go over the Wolves. After that is we pick the Spurs to go over the Trailblazers, and then the Raptors. We both picked the Raptors, the returning champ, to beat the Mavericks. Then after that is Hawks versus Clippers. Do you think they're gonna sit because what's it called? Leonard has a lot of injuries.
No,
Is he
I
gonna
don't-
get better?
He's gonna get better. It's just certain teams they might do it too, but not the.
Not this team?
No.
Okay. And then we're going to do Sunday, November 17th, 2019. That is my anniversary for Cineplex. 12 years working in that place. Paul, how much years you? 13?
It'll be 13 years in May for me.
Yeah. See? So celebrate that for me. Cheers. And so Sabres and Blackhawks. So Sabres is Paul, and I pick Blackhawks because they're more established. Then it's Flames versus Golden Knights. Paul is always supporting the Canadian team, so he's picking Flames, and I'm picking Golden Knights because there's a lot of ex-Montreal and Penguin players there.
Yeah.
All right, now we're doing NBA on the same day. So the first game is 76ers with the Cavs. I picked the Cavs. Paul picked the 76ers. Celtics versus Kings. That's an easy walk for the Celtics because Kings are not doing so well. And it's Grizzlies versus the Nuggets. It's Paul picked Nuggets. I picked Grizzlies. Then it's Wizards versus Magic. Paul picked Magic, and I picked the Wizards again for Beal. Until when is John Wall expected to come back? Do you know?
Who knows?
You know? Okay. And then it's Warriors versus Pelican. Paul and I picked Pelicans. Hopefully they get their third win soon.
Yeah.
And then it's Hawks versus
Lakers.
We both picked Lakers. All right, now we're on Monday. Monday, November 18th, 2019. We have Caps versus the Ducks. We both picked Caps because of OB, awesome lineup. Then it's Kings and Coyotes. Paul picked Coyotes. I picked Kings. I like Carter to score and Kopitar to score in that game.
Yeah.
Then it's NBA. NBA is Cavs versus Knicks. I picked the Cavs to beat the Knicks, but Paul picked the Knicks to beat the Cavs. Then it's Pacers versus Nets. I picked the Pacers. Paul picked the Nets. Then it's Hornets versus Raptors. We both picked the Raptors because we think the returning champs have a better chance winning than the Hornets. Then it's Bucks versus Bulls. We picked the Bucks again because of the awesome player there. Then it's what is that one?
Rockets.
Trailblazers versus Rockets. We both picked Rockets because of the Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Then it's Celtics versus.
No, you picked one.
Oh wait, the Battle of Texas. I forgot about that. The Battle of Texas and San Antonio Spurs versus Dallas Mavericks. I picked the Spurs, and Paul picked the Mavericks. Then it's Celtics versus Suns. Paul picked the Celtics to win. I picked the Suns, the Giant Killers. That's what I call it. Wolves versus Jazz. We're both picking Jazz with Mitchell. Mitchell's throwing up.
I think we just had a little visit. Mickey Mouse was going around.
Yeah? Oh no. We better get going. I don't want him to follow me home.
Don't worry, he won't follow you home because we'll be if any of our former colleagues from Cineplex will be at three Brewers at Young and Dundas.
All right, excellent. So we're going next to Thunder versus Clippers. We both picked Clippers to go over the Thunder. So now our last day is Tuesday, November 19, 2019. We're doing hockey right now. So So it's Flyers versus Panthers. I'm picking the Flyers because Cordero is in a hot streak right now. And then Panthers, Paul picked. Then it's again, Paul's going on a wild streak all week with the Devils. Are you making a deal with the Devils or something?
No, I learned last time when I didn't pick the Devils, they won.
Oh, okay. So Bruins versus the Devils. I picked Bruins. Paul is picking Devils. Then we both picked Sabres to go over the Wild. Then we picked Pens to go over the Islanders because they're a veteran team. Then Canadians. I picked Canadians and Paul picked Blue Jacket. That was a good choice because last time they met, they went to a shootout, right?
Yeah.
So that was okay. Then it's Sens and Red Wings. Paul picked Red Wings. I picked the Senators. Next one is Jets versus Predators. I picked the Predators. Paul picked the Jets because he loves his Canadian team. And then Lightning versus Blues. I picked the Lightning. Paul picked the champ. Next one after that is Canucks versus Stars. I picked the Stars to go over the Canucks. All right, next one is Canes versus Blackhawks. I picked Blackhawks again because they have an experienced team, and Paul picked the Canes with the nice
Then
fast
Flames versus.
Avalanchers.
I picked Flames.
I picked Avalanchers because Nathan McKinnon again. Then it's what's that?
Leafs versus Golden Knights.
It's Paul is picking Leafs because that's his team, and I'm going with the Golden Knights because it's a veteran
And then
team.
our last hockey game of the week.
Yeah, Oilers versus Sharks, and we're picking Oilers because Sharks are not the greatest team. And then now our final NBA picks. So it's Grizzly versus Warrior. Paul is picking the Warriors to beat the Grizzlies. That's an underdog pick for me. I will be picking the Grizzlies. Then it's Trailblazers versus Pelicans. We both picked Pelicans because we believe the Pelicans are better than the Trailblazers. Then it's Suns versus Kings. We both picked the Suns. And then Lakers versus Thunder. We both picked the Lakers. So, Mr. Paul, this week, this day, you only can win by if the Warriors win over the Grizzlies because basically we matched every answer the same.
Yeah.
And then that's our picks for picks from the 6. I'm Jose, the 49er, and Paul, the Cowboy, saying thank you very much and hope to see you next week with this ongoing broadcast.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, say goodbye.
Peace. Oh, it's 2.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.